Today's video is a close-up view on the fish poles that I use to install these 22-foot logs on top of my cabin. These fish poles I have used fishing all over the state of Maine, installing these beams. I can use them to lift heavy loads into the air, 16 feet. I can lift, the winches themselves lift actually 650 pounds. And I can move these to job sites with a four-wheeler or a boat or whatever we need to get them out to the job sites. Some of the buildings that we have built are many miles back into the woods of Maine. Right here is a 22-foot beam that's just hanging in the air. And I wanted to show you how easy it is for us to get that beam up there. In the clip coming up, this is a close-up of the jacks themselves. You can see right there are the bolt winches, and that right there is a foot that bolts into the floor so that the jack will stay put while you are lifting the beam into the air. Over here, coming right up, is a very good close-up of the floor jack. There's the pulley, the winch, I'm sorry about that, and up at the very top is a pulley. Right here is a close-up of the eye bolts that I use to hook onto the beam with. I've got these plates that I built up, but a regular eye bolt from a hardware store would work just fine. It was just to show you how that I set these jacks up for lifting beams into the air. It's just a simple hook device that hooks onto an eye bolt, or like I got here some flat steel that I've used. And now we're getting ready to install the rafters. But what I wanted you to see here is the 4x8 ridge board. My rafters will sit on top of that ridge board. We've got that installed, and the two logs are just sitting there waiting until all the rafters are in, and then I will slide them down and they will be installed about halfway up the rafter. You do not shovel my roofs. I build them to last. This is a building that will last for years and years and years. This is an inside view from the back door of the cabin, overlooking the front yard through that great big picture window that's going to be in there. And to the left of that is my door. And we will be installing a wood stove just inside of that door, roughly about 4 feet, with a chimney going up through the roof system. This is a look at the inside of the rafters. This is a look from down the driveway, looking back up at the cabin. And you can see how it is situated there. Those are solar panels. I have 9 solar panels there that will run this cabin. This place is completely off-grid, other than a little bit of electricity I get from the generator. I use a generator to do most of the work. It's the same generator I trucked around to many jobs. If you have any questions on how that I built this cabin, the different materials that I've used, drop me a comment in the comment section. I would be more than happy to answer it. So I'll see you on the next one, and you have a great day.